Hello, Fun Astrology Podcast listeners. This is Lizz Grace Christie here with a special Sunday episode. Today, May 4th, Pluto in our skies is stationed retrograde. Stationing retrograde at the time of 11:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I thought to honor this grand occasion, I'd share a soundbite from my own podcast, The Weekend Goddess Report. I produce my own podcasts on my channel, Galactic Mythology, which you can access on YouTube as well as Spotify. Every week on Thursday, I produce and post a weekend forecast video through the lens of the asteroid goddesses. I do speak on the other planets outside of the asteroid goddess realm, but my intention is the goddesses. And I find that their perspective for my astrological forecasts are crucial and very parallel to what other astrologers say when they do not use the asteroid goddesses in their reports. So, no further ado, here is a clip from this past weekend's goddess report, May 2nd through May 5th, 2025. This clip is specific to the Pluto retrograde, and I will be reading an excerpt from an astrologer known as John Sonbach, who is the author of a book titled The Circular Temple, a study of the 360 degree of the zodiac. I hope that you all find some insight from this. And remember, don't be afraid of the underworld. Enjoy. We have the ability to really rewire our habits, not just this weekend, but at least for the rest of this year, and really, especially when Pluto is retrograde. Pluto was stationed direct around October 11th, 2025. So we have about 5 months to reprogram our subconscious, to redefine our commitments, and to respect the process. We cannot rush any of this. We also have Venus at that 0 degree point of Aries, and she will be conjunct Neptune throughout the weekend. Venus is soothing us. As much as she's on fire in Aries, I'm imagining her almost like aloe vera on a sunburn. She might be topical, but she is caring. And maybe that's what we need this weekend. Maybe you should go out and show humanity that you are one with it. Because if you're a human being listening to me through ears in a fleshy body, we are all one. And that is what Pisces is about. That lunar north node is also conjunct Saturn. And Saturn, remember what I said last week? Saturn really does want us to be successful. So does Virgo. Saturn and Virgo get along in my book. So let's try to make amends with the friction and let's step up to the highest version of ourselves. Stop looking so much outside of yourself and start looking more inside, and start being grateful for the people, the housing, the sunshine, the reality and gift that this human experience is. You were born here to experience everything that you are experiencing. The ups, the downs, the neutrals, all in an effort to get to that higher path. And one thing that I cannot get over, the start of this weekend, May 2nd, 2025, at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, because I'm reporting in Portland, Oregon, the moon will be conjunct the fixed star Sirius in Cancer. Sirius is our sister star. Esoterically, Sirius is also linked to the goddess Isis, the rainbow-winged goddess, a goddess who is akin to Venus and in some ways akin to Inanna. Don't be afraid to dive into the underworld like our sisters Inanna, Isis, Persephone. Persephone is at the 1st degree of Pisces this weekend. She's not making really any sort of significant aspect to any planets in our solar system. Asteroid goddess Hecate at the 6th degree of Scorpio is making a trine to Persephone, and Hecate guided Persephone out of the underworld as she was leaving to meet up with her mother Ceres with the mortals to regain spring. The symbolism of rebirth is still with us, and it will continue to be with us for the rest of the year. It's not going to be something that goes away. And one thing I noticed is that Hecate, Vesta, and Juno, and then Black Moon Lilith, are going to be hanging out with each other in the sign of Scorpio starting May 11th through October 11th, when Pluto stations direct within the 1st degree of the sign of Aquarius. But I'm going to save that for another podcast in the future. I'm going to go ahead and read this channeled written symbol from John Sonbach in his book, the circular temple. John Sandbach channeled a series of symbols in this book, and the symbol I'm going to read is the Chandra Symbol, and the title for the Chandra Symbol, Many Fireflies at Dusk. The dark may be vast and engulfing, but the light is always there to help us let go of doubt and uncertainty, and know we have the power to overcome any and all challenges. You are about little, seemingly insignificant things serving as lights, and more importantly, about the way our light calls to the light of others, creating mutual enchantment and encouragement, and thereby helping us to always remember who we really are. Hi, I'm back. Liz Grace here. Thank you all for listening to that excerpt from my podcast, The Weekend Goddess Report, for May 2nd through May 5th. You can find more Weekend Goddess Reports on my channel, Galactic Mythology. And you can also find more of my work on my website, galacticmythology.com. I'm Liz Grace Christie. I hope you all have a wonderful new week. Thomas will be with you tomorrow on Monday, and I'm signing off. Sending you all so much love. Until next time. Bye.